Modern cars are smarter than ever. They park themselves, warn us about collisions, and even let us control everything from a touchscreen. But behind the glossy dashboards and futuristic features, something's not quite right. Drivers are starting to speak up, not just about glitches or bugs, but about real regret, emotional, financial, and even safety-related regret. In this video, we're diving deep into the 10 car tech features that sounded amazing on paper, but are now leaving drivers frustrated, overwhelmed, and in some cases, downright unsafe. This isn't just about tech, it's about how we connect with our cars and what happens when that connection starts to break. Let's get into it. 1. Touchscreen overload. Touchscreens were supposed to make driving easier. Sleek, minimal, futuristic. But for many drivers, they've become a distraction nightmare. Instead of a simple knob to adjust the temperature or a button to change the radio station, you now have to navigate menus, submenus, and tiny icons, often while driving. A study from the Swedish car magazine V Bilägare found that basic tasks like turning on the defroster or adjusting climate settings took significantly longer on touchscreen systems compared to physical buttons. In fact, they tested 11 modern cars and found that the safest and fastest interface was a 2005 Volvo with physical controls. Drivers are reporting everything from delayed reactions to accidental taps that change settings mid-drive. And in colder climates, gloves make touchscreens nearly unusable. It's not just annoying, it's dangerous. Eyes off the road for even a few seconds can be the difference between a close call and a collision. 2. Lane keeping assist. Lane keeping assist sounds like a dream. A feature that gently nudges your car back into its lane if you start to drift. But in reality, it's causing more stress than safety. Drivers report the system being overly aggressive, especially on narrow roads or in construction zones. It can jerk the steering wheel unexpectedly, creating a feeling of fighting with your own car. And if the road markings are faded or unclear, the system can misinterpret the lane entirely. In a survey by AAA, nearly 80% of drivers said they didn't fully trust driver assist features like lane keeping assist, and many admitted to turning it off altogether. The irony? A feature designed to prevent accidents is now causing anxiety and confusion, especially for older drivers or those with limited mobility. 3. Automatic emergency braking, AEB, is supposed to be a lifesaver. It detects obstacles and slams the brakes if you don't react in time. But it's not perfect, and when it misfires, it can be terrifying. There are growing reports of phantom braking, where the system suddenly activates for no reason. A shadow, a bridge, even a parked car on the side of the road can trigger it. Tesla, Honda, and Subaru have all faced complaints about this issue. Imagine cruising on the highway and your car suddenly brakes hard without warning. Not only is it jarring, but it can cause rear-end collisions if the driver behind you isn't prepared. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, has acknowledged these issues, and while improvements are underway, many drivers are left wondering, is the tech helping or hurting? 4. Keyless entry and push-button start. Keyless entry and push-button start are now standard in most new cars. No more fumbling for keys, just walk up, press a button, and go. But this convenience has opened the door to a new kind of theft. Thieves are using signal amplifiers to capture the radio frequency from your key fob, even if it's inside your house. They can then unlock and start your car without ever touching the key. It's called relay theft, and it's on the rise globally. In the UK alone, keyless car thefts have surged by over 50% in recent years. Insurance companies are warning owners to use Faraday pouches or disable keyless entry entirely. What was meant to simplify life has now made cars more vulnerable than ever, And there's another layer of regret. Push-button start systems can confuse drivers during emergencies. Unlike a traditional key that you turn off instantly, some drivers panic when trying to shut off the engine in a crash or fire. It's a small detail, but in high-stress moments, clarity matters. 5. Over-the-air updates. Tesla popularized the idea of over-the-air updates. Your car gets smarter while you sleep. Sounds great, right? But what happens when your car changes in ways you didn't ask for? Drivers have reported updates that alter braking sensitivity, throttle response, or even remove features they paid for. One Tesla owner shared that after an update, their car's acceleration felt noticeably slower. Others have seen changes to autopilot behavior or battery range. And it's not just Tesla. Ford, BMW, and Volkswagen are all rolling out similar systems. The problem, drivers aren't always notified clearly, and there's no easy way to roll back changes. Imagine buying a car for how it drives, and waking up to a different experience. This raises deeper questions about ownership. If your car can be changed remotely, do you really own it? Or are you just renting a version of it that can be tweaked at any time? And 6. Subscription-based features. This one hits a nerve. You buy a car and then you're asked to pay monthly for features that are already built into it. Heated seats, remote start, even advanced driver assistance, locked behind a paywall. BMW made headlines when it introduced a subscription for heated seats in some markets. Toyota and GM have explored similar models. The logic from automakers is simple: recurring revenue. But for drivers, it feels like being nickel and dimed. It's not just about money, it's about trust. When you buy a car, you expect to own its features. Turning basic comforts into monthly charges creates resentment and confusion. And it's especially frustrating when the hardware is already installed, just waiting to be unlocked. This shift is changing how people think about car ownership. It's no longer a one-time purchase. It's becoming a service model, and many drivers aren't ready for that. 7. Complex infotainment systems. Infotainment systems are supposed to be the hub of convenience, navigation, music, calls, and more. But as they get more advanced, they're also becoming more distracting. Voice commands often misinterpret requests. Menus are cluttered, and updates can change layouts overnight, leaving drivers confused. A recent J.D. Power study found that infotainment systems are one of the most complained about aspects of new cars. And here's the kicker: many drivers say they miss the simplicity of older systems. A CD player, a volume knob, a clear screen. Today's systems try to do everything and end up doing nothing well. This isn't just about frustration, it's about safety. Distracted driving is already a major issue, and complex infotainment systems are making it worse. Drivers are spending more time looking at screens and less time watching the road. 8. Gesture controls. Gesture control was marketed as the next evolution in hands-free driving. Wave your hand to adjust volume, swipe to skip a song, rotate your fingers to zoom in on the map. It sounds futuristic until you try it. In practice, gesture controls are often inconsistent and overly sensitive. Drivers report accidental triggers from normal hand movements or gestures that simply don't register. BMW was one of the first to introduce this feature, but even loyal fans admit it feels more like a party trick than a practical tool. The deeper issue is cognitive load. Instead of simplifying the driving experience, gesture controls add another layer of mental effort. You're not just driving, you're performing. And when the system fails, it creates frustration and distrust. For many, it's a reminder that not all innovation is progress. Sometimes a good old-fashioned button is better than waving your hand like a magician hoping the car understands. 9. Adaptive Cruise Control. Adaptive Cruise Control, ACC, is designed to maintain a safe following distance, adjusting your speed automatically based on traffic. It's a brilliant idea until it misjudges the situation. Drivers have reported sudden slowdowns when the system misinterprets a car, merging, or a curve in the road. Others say it accelerates too aggressively once the lane clears, creating a jerky experience that feels anything but smooth. In heavy traffic, ACC can become unpredictable. It might brake too hard, lag behind, or fail to respond quickly enough to sudden stops. And because it's not fully autonomous, drivers still need to stay alert, creating a strange dynamic where you're half driving, half trusting a system that might not behave the way you expect. This partial automation creates a psychological tension. You're not fully in control, but you're not fully out of it either. And that ambiguity can lead to hesitation, delayed reactions, and even accidents. 10. Complex driver profiles. Modern cars now offer personalized driver profiles. You can set your seat position, mirror angles, climate preferences, and even infotainment layout, all saved to your name. It's a nice touch, until it isn't. Families sharing a car often find themselves battling the system. One driver's profile overrides another's. Settings get scrambled, and in some cases, the car fails to recognize the correct profile, forcing manual adjustments every time. It's a small annoyance, but it adds up, especially when you are in a rush or trying to focus on the road. And for older drivers or those less tech-savvy, navigating these menus can feel overwhelming. The emotional cost, a sense of disconnection. Instead of feeling like the car knows you, it feels like it's constantly guessing and getting it wrong. Modern car tech isn't all bad. There are real benefits, better fuel efficiency, improved safety, and more convenience. But the dark side is becoming harder to ignore. Drivers are feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, and in some cases, betrayed. They're regretting features they once thought were revolutionary. And it's not just about the tech, it's about how it changes our relationship with driving. Cars used to be extensions of ourselves. We knew their quirks, felt their feedback, and trusted their simplicity. Today, they're more like gadgets, complex, ever-changing, and sometimes out of our control. As we move forward, the challenge isn't just building smarter cars, it's building cars that respect the driver, that prioritize clarity, safety, and emotional connection. Because at the end of the day, driving isn't just about getting from point A to B, it's about feeling in control, feeling safe, and feeling human. If this video made you rethink the tech in your car, or helped you feel seen in your frustration, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who's been silently battling their dashboard or wondering why their smart car feels so confusing. And if you've experienced regret with any of these features or discovered a workaround that actually helps, drop it in the comments. Your story might be the one that helps someone else feel less alone.